So Bevo is on a generational run in 2026, and it's somehow getting worse every video. He has now actually fled the country, and that kind of does sound like clickbait, but it's not. This was all kicked off by maybe the most sobering reality check caught on tape in a while. I think when what may be 12-year-olds feel confident enough taking pops like this, it is over. And normally I'd expect some reaction to the heckling, but he is now just kind of taking it lying down. Hitting that alright response is genuinely just defeat. I think we've all probably hit it in a group setting at some point. But this was clearly a massively overdue reality check. You can see him actually registering the low he's hit in real time.
What do you gain from this? Can I ask? What do you gain from this? None of your business. None of your business. What are you doing?
And I'd feel bad for him if it wasn't for everything he's done that's led to this point. Considering all that, you'd think this is what he wanted the whole time, but as you can clearly see, it's not the case. And you can tell this one definitely did rattle him in a different way, because the way he responded to this, there is obviously like a veneer of rage bait he's hiding behind, but you can tell he is genuinely rattled.
If you are broke, you do not deserve an opinion, especially on me. I was out last night. I got so much trouble, it was a joke.
So it's not hard to understand that the UK definitely isn't habitable for him anymore. Even after hiring security, there's still not enough to hold back the wave that is descending on him.
People coming up to me, you've done this, you've done that. People putting their phones in my face. I even grabbed the phone out of someone. He went to start on me, and my security guard got him in the headlock and choked him out. And I laughed.
Bevo's security choked out a 12-year-old and he laughed at him when they were lying unconscious on the ground. It's at that point that clearly he had to get out of the UK because there is nothing left for him here. And that's what he did. He went to where every influencer seems to go now. He landed in Marbella, and you're going to find out how he afforded this later on in the video. But for the first time in a while, he kind of came across a little bit optimistic.
Alright, honestly, what a time to be a mob. I'm living life. We're chatting to girls. We're making money. We've got the AEP Swatch Friday. There's no queue already. Listen, Mobs is the place to be.
First thought was, things must be bad. He's knitting his own clothes now. And the rest of the videos filtering out weren't exactly helping his case. He was getting a trim by the side of the road. But you know what? None of that actually matters, because he was there for content and he did get on it straight away. He tracked down another TikToker or something. I don't even know at this point. But he was being proactive, and I think that is the first step in being successful in any career, really.
Alright, Bevo, you know there was this. I'm in Mobs. I found out where Cass is having these villa parties. I'm going to try and get in. Cass, you in there, mate? Oi, Cass! It's Bevo!
Now, it's really not hard to work this one out, but I think this one might be staged. Sometimes it is funnier to go along with it, but in this case, it definitely isn't. Because he's been off the plane about 5 minutes and people are already making him tap dance for content.
How do you even know we're here? What
You not let me in?
You're just walking down there, you found us.
I mean, where you staying, innit?
What, you saw my
You
story?
just found where we're staying.
Yeah.
You just saw my story and you just pulled up.
Yeah, party, innit?
Swear.
I'm Bevo, mate.
What you on about, fam?
The funniest part, though, is that despite it being a joke, they still didn't let him in. They kept him firmly outside, and I don't blame him, actually.
What, was you just walking up and down the road? Like, how do you know where I am, bro?
Bro, I see the start, innit?
What, you saw my story?
Story, yeah, and the start of the road.
What, and you just want to come in or what?
Yeah, I'm chilling, yeah, no?
Have you not got no things, like?
Yeah, later,
Pulled up on the
later,
ones,
innit?
G, that.
Huh?
You got things with you.
No,
No, not with me, no.
what are you on about, fam?
No?
Why are you filming me as well? Like, what you on, bro? Are you good?
What?
Don't make me strap you up, bro.
What?
I can't wrap you up, bro. I can't wrap Bevo up, fam.
He thought he was on the team. Sadly, he wasn't. He got turned away, and actually, at this point, what follows, I am disappointed in Bevo. It's hard to be disappointed in someone that's pimped out his own mum on OnlyFans, but this is the point we're at, because he released one video, and in this video alone, this is probably the most he's ever sold his soul.
Oh yeah.
So after this clip, it's clear how he actually managed to get himself out to Marbella, because he's calling for his new father figure, HS Tiki Toki. If you don't know the law here, he essentially signs people to his agency, mostly OnlyFans girls. Bevo might be on that level because, you know, he's done some stuff over the past few years. But listen, that's irrelevant, because the one thing he ever stood on was that he was never going to sign away his soul to another man.
HS signs girls at 80%. And the girl gets the rest, but there's hidden fees. That's what I'm saying. I respect your business, H. I respect it, and if I had the nerve to do it, I would do it. But I like to sleep well at night because I have epilepsy, and I don't like stress. But if I was a that wants to make loads of money like yourself, I would be signing girls at 80%.
Now, he is now one of the hoes, and on some level, that's maybe a little bit powerful. But this might actually be the final nail, because the only thing Bevo's ever had going for him, he always stood firm on the fact he wasn't going to sign for this agency. That is genuinely the one thing he had, but it is now gone, and it's only downhill from here.
Is it Daddy HS now?
You can actually see his head go down in real time when he realises what he's done. On one hand, Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but on the other, I think there is some real shame here. And if it wasn't bad enough an idea, he actually got assigned a handler. There is a guy in HS Tiki Circle called the Narn Slayer. Sounds a bit like a slander name, but that is genuinely just what he goes by.
I'm looking for Harrison. Can we come in? 1 second.
I'm the known as the Nan Slayer.
And I had hope that these two would find themselves on the same level. There'd maybe be a bit of a friendship here. Sadly, though, it became quickly apparent that Bevo was actually below him in the hierarchy.
You wanna get me a drink? No. Get me a fucking drink now. No. Say hello to my Insta.
Oh, Beaver's a batty boy. That's what you are.
That's right. Cheers for the mill views.
Yeah, being buoyed by the Narn Slayer is actually the lowest this guy's ever gone. I'm not lying when I say it does get worse every time. And this one definitely wasn't a skit, because in every clip he does just get buoyed off.
Hey, how's it feel being the biggest wally on TikTok?
I'm not the biggest volley, I make
How
money.
does it feel,
I
boy?
make money.
How's it feel, boy?
I make money.
How's it feel? You know the rules.
And everything else aside, it is funny, because you can tell it took one afternoon for him to kind of realise he made a big mistake here.
I've got a bad shoulder, so don't even...
Why?
Now the clip, bro. It ain't a clip, I've got a bad shoulder, it dislocates.
And following the Narn Slayer round also clearly wasn't his only obligation, because this guy basically went out there to do seasonal work. Almost immediately, he started to promote OnlyFans girls, and I mean, if that's what you got to do to make your money.
Well, it's a Bevo Cobra Beach Club. You know the rules. Listen, I'm here with two lovely ladies. If you want to see a cheeky dinner video, comment down below.
Mia Downs. That makes two of them. I just can't believe this is it, man. I just can't believe this is it. Speaking of OnlyFans girls, though, we'll take a look at the other one in his life, because it turns out his mum is now rebranded into a complete kind of leech off her son. She was at least before going by her own name, but she's now rebranded to Bevo's Mum UK. This is demonic, and the videos of her aren't getting any better.
Hello boys, Bevo's mum here. You either love him or hate him. So yeah, he's a bit like Marmite, and he's so 7.
This would be the funniest thing of all time if it wasn't so depressing and kind of a little bit ominous, actually. By this point, I don't even know what she's saying anymore.
He's so 7.
Comments are clearly starting to warm up to her. Forget about them, though, because I'm more concerned with the videos.
Let's give it a go. I love the white stuff on it. So nice. Nice. Not as nice as the white stuff I'm used to.
I'd make a joke about the white stuff she's on, but clearly she's on something much deeper than that. I think she might need some white stuff just to level her out, because at this point, I need to get off this page, because this is a rabbit hole I don't want to be going down. At least with these videos, it's a bit easier to understand Bevo on a fundamental level. Getting bullied by the Narn Slayer is actually a fun day out compared to whatever this is. And listen, I'll tell you what, ever since signing that contract, he has at least made some new connections. He's getting in better spaces for his career.
Hey, Charlie, I seen you, bro.
What's that, mate? You right, son?
You good, yeah?
How are you, mate? You
Yo,
right?
solid, mate.
Good,
solid,
son,
Bro, I love the train, mate.
Yes,
He said about my mumsy on OF, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'll smash your mum.
You be my dad, mate. You be my dad, don't worry. Daddy Charlie.
I wouldn't do that.
Daddy Charlie. There's begging it, and then there's that. And I've seen the comments for this video. There's some sloth jokes to be made here, but I don't condone that. I don't condone that at all.
Hey, let's go. Let's get BB involved.
Oh, you looking after you, yeah?
You're looking tan, mate. You're looking tan.
I appreciate it. I needed that. Cheers,
Tan, man. You're looking tan. It's in like
I appreciate it. Hey, Bevo with the AU. Come on. Hey, Dante. Hey, Dante.
Coming a bit like a Tuscan Raider, but we'll let him land, because that's probably the nicest thing somebody's done for him in a long time. And you know what? At this point, I hope he catches a break. I hope they at least let him back in the country. There's only so much a man can take, and now that he's being forced to walk around with the Narn Slayer, I want to see Bevo shine for a little bit. So I guess we'll see what happens. Subscribe so we can document the success story together.
Yeah.
You mean, oh my god, why did I say yes?
Some Bevo.
You chose what pasta?
Yeah, that is a bit like me.